is DJ Tata Twiggy. On New Church, where all should be welcome.
Hey guys, okay, so this week on New Church, we got some pretty interesting topics this round, and I think it's going to be a pretty good show, so why don't we get started and see what the first topic is of today. So, first topic of today is, so why do we feel guilt? I've had a lot of people ask me this question, and I don't know, it's an interesting topic for me because I think of guilt. I think, well, maybe it's the Holy Spirit moving in us and telling us, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this or maybe we shouldn't do that. And it's kind of a topic to where it's kind of touchy to talk about because the people that I've talked about with it, they're like, oh, it's just something of our human nature and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. But I seriously, personally think that it's the idea that it's the idea that the Holy Spirit is moving through us and that it's protecting us. And so it's the idea that maybe we shouldn't do this because it's the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is that's like the Trinity, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. So Jesus Christ is talking to us through the Holy Spirit. So, I mean, in a way, I think that made sense. And I don't know, tell me what you think. Comment below, tell me what you think of it, and let's see what the next thing of today's show is. So, another question that I've gotten a lot is it Adam or Eve's fault that sin is in this world? Now, it's kind of interesting to me how all of a sudden in the Bible, Jesus goes, why did you eat the fruit that I told you not to eat? I gave you one command to not eat from this one tree, and you do anyway. Why do you do this? And automatically, Adam goes, she did it. It's the blame game, guys. And then Eve goes, the snake is the one that told me to eat it. They both had a choice. And I think that's the main thing that I like to point out to people is people have a choice to either worship Christ and follow him or to not and go off and live their own life. And I don't see that it's Adam or Eve's fault. I don't see that it's the snake's fault. I mean, we had a choice. A lot of people ask me if God knew that we were going to sin, why did he put us on this why did he put us on this earth? Because he loved us enough to give us a chance and let us choose as to what our destiny was going to be. And to me, I think that's an amazing thing that he loves us enough to want to give us a choice. I don't know, just an interesting topic, I guess. Okay, so can you use technology in a church? And not by technology do I mean lights and stuff like that. What I'm talking about is media. Can you use videos and skits and different things like that to really bring people to worship? Now, through my experience, I've learned that, yes, the technology does help in bringing people into worship and really bringing people into this idea of we're here to worship. But then again, I've also been to some churches where they don't have a whole lot of technology and people are still moved to worship. One thing that I've learned about millennials and about all this research that I've done is that millennials, they want to know if you're really there to worship. They don't care about the show. What they want to know is, are you there to worship? And are you going to talk about the tough questions? Are you going to talk about the PG-13 stuff or the rated R stuff? They want the tough questions. They want them answered. They want to have a one-on-one conversation. They want to lead. They want to express their opinion. They want to be involved. So, my opinion is that, yes, technology can help. You can use technology for a church setting. You can have videos, you can have skits, you can have all this different stuff to be able to help you really get involved in worship. It's a stepping stone to get there. But you don't technically need it, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, that's a question that I'd like you to answer. Do you think that you need technology, not lights, not sound, not that kind of stuff, but like videos and stuff? Do you need that stuff for a church? And explain to me why. I mean, I'd love to know. So comment below, let me know what you think, and maybe we'll come back to this topic someday. So, I had a lot of people come up to me on the streets, and I mean, they recognize the show or something, and they'll ask me, so do you prefer singing out of a hymns or contemporary music? Now, the reason they ask me this is sometimes on the show, I say that I like old hymns and I also like contemporary. But in my personal opinion, it's whatever moves you to worship. Whatever moves you to be able to really get involved and sing out and worship Christ is the song that I like. I like the old hymns because of the message behind them. But I also love contemporary because they take the old hymns and do a twist to them and really dive deeper into the text. And I think that's why I love both so much, because you get an idea of, okay, well, here's this, so now let's go deeper into it and see what we can do with it. It's just a different twist and take on it, and I find it so interesting that you could take both and mash them together and you get this amazing, amazing thing of worship. So our last topic for the day is, how old is the Earth? Now, I've talked to a bunch of different people, and I've had people tell me, well, the Earth is billions and billions and billions years old. I've had people tell me that it's a couple thousand years old. But my question is, so in the Bible, it said that God created the earth in 7 days. And what's interesting to me is that, yes, he created it in 7 days, but our time and God's time are two different things. So that 7 days could be billions and gazillion years old. We don't know. Technically, we do not know how old the earth is, because we don't know exactly how long it took God to create the planet. I mean, to create the universe. So, in my opinion, I mean, yes, the earth could be 1,000 years old. But again, that 7 days could have been gazillions and billions of years. But it also could have been milliseconds. We don't know. We won't know till we get to heaven. And I mean, it's something that I look forward to being able to ask God one day. How long did it take you to make to make Earth? And I mean, it's an interesting topic, and it's something I want to do more research on and really dive deeper into it. So, I mean, that concludes our show for the day. Tell me what you think. I mean, like, subscribe, share this video. Tell me what you think of these topics. Comment below what you liked, what you didn't like, and give me some more questions that we could talk about. I love hearing from you guys. So like, subscribe, and just Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, guys. See ya.